What are the stats of that one?
Don't worry about
I am worried.
it. Don't worry about it.
Let me just say, I had you in mind when picking out some of the abilities.
I see. Sounds good.
So, at one point of the day, I think all three of you had, it was 21, 19, and
19.
Yeah, you all saw this. High up in the sky, it looked like the shadow of a giant beast flying in the air.
It's a rock.
It didn't have any, you couldn't see any colors, or you just saw this shape, this black shadowy figure flying through the sky.
Uh-oh, make a wish.
And you would say it was, must have been at least, the height of how high in the sky it was makes it hard to judge, but it may have been as big as 25 feet wingspan. But you're not really sure.
Which way was it going?
Let's see. I'm headed. It was going east, like from the north to the east. It was flying. And that is just something interesting that happened in the day. And with that, we move on to day 22. The Aarakocra is still there.
It's becoming a permanent residence.
We just have a new bird friend.
Mundy keeps feeding it. Okay, let's roll for this. That doesn't happen. Let's roll for this. And the weather returns to normal. Another hot summer day. Wait. Well, while we're waiting for Skull to get back, what are you two planning to do on day 22?
I still got one day of
One more day
so
of advantage.
I'm gonna do that.
Taurus, what are your plans?
I want to try and convince an Aarakocra to go away or give me the damn one poster, but
You know she had multiple copies of this poster.
Oh, okay. I have a negative all fucking charisma checks, so.
I mean...
And now you got this terrifying looking mask.
That's true. That's the one thing I actually have is intimidation.
You could just offer to take them into town for them if they want to stay here and continue eating.
Persuaded.
It's not I mean, you're offering.
It's a little bit of a persuasion because it's their job.
I mean, it depends on how you're trying to do it. Are you trying to offer your help, or are you trying to get them to do something?
I guess I'll give it an attempt. Go outside.
Hey, before you... Well, I can't. I don't want to metagame. I've already metagamed by telling you that, though.
Sure.
DM, will you allow me to ask him a question?
No.
Sure.
That's a good word.
With you. Do you want to remind them that they need to be going to town for this?
That's also the thing.
It's like you have two options here. He's like, you can either offer to take it in there for them so they can stay here and continue their 4-day party, or you're going to be reminding them that they should be doing it. So, I mean, it's...
Eventually she's going to remember.
It's true. It's up to you. It's just how fast they remember.
Right. What was the girl's name again?
Car.
What was it?
Google.
Alright, I'll walk out and greet Mundy.
Hi. Want some food?
Hell
Sure.
yeah. How's he
Take a
progressing
little
on
bit
that?
I've just been getting him normal progress every day since he's not here to roll.
Can I roll for one?
Sure.
Yeah! I got a 17.
It's better than what he's been getting. He's just been getting normal progress.
Can I put what was he rolling? Put it in a survival?
Survival.
I got a +1.
18.
18.
I take the food from Mundy.
Mm-hmm.
I say, Kara. I was thinking it was S something.
Is it
Clara
Clara?
was in right.
Car.
Clara. I say, hey, Clara.
Yes.
I was about to head in town to pick up some materials. I'm going to try to start learning some blacksmithing. I was just wondering, I was about to head in town anyway. Do you want me to take that bag of one posters for you?
Persuasion.
I told you to. Oh, fuck. 13.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible.
That's above normal. Did you fucking nat 20 again?
No, it was roll better.
No. You still roll fucking stupid high on those things. What the fuck, man?
I'm rolling it a lot
If you
more
get
than you
closer, I'll
guys.
foot massage. I
Right.
owe you a foot massage.
No, I'm good.
Oh yes, I forgot. Thank you. And she begins to hurry off.
Good thing I'm wearing my dread on.
Bye, Monday.
I'm honestly just happy she's gone, so I don't care. Get out of our tower! It's one thing Skull gets very, like, obsessive about. Like, that's his home.
She never even
Leave.
went in the tower.
She doesn't like it. It's terrible, leave.
I mean, we could still murder her.
I mean, you could, yeah. You know what you
Wouldn't be
do?
the first time.
Open that door, saying it would be really convenient if only half of that bird was in it.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Jill, your evil side's showing.
I'm just saying. Accidents happen.
You'd probably have to roll real fucking high for that accident to happen.
I have really good arcana.
You do. Oh shit.
I should probably eat something.
No.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll
You should pick me up pretty quickly.
retreat back in the tower and continue reading the book.
Alright. So, you're doing alchemy, he's doing the book. Skull, what are your plans?
Taquitos.
They're
Straight
so
up has
bad
that
in the
shit on
microwave,
me.
though. They're good in
You
the
spent a good long week working on this weapon. You made...
I'm good.
So-
I got it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
it's done. You're attuned to it. You know how it works.
Cool. How much time do I have left?
Before the tournament?
You only got a week, right?
We have like 6 days.
6 days.
I'm gonna go for it.
You know,
5
like
days.
5 days, and then the next day it starts.
Not a lot.
I'm gonna stop by the jeweler dude.
I'm making friends with a jeweler now. Okay.
I'm gonna buy a pastry to give him.
Alright, you just buying one pastry?
Do one
or-
little pastry.
Alright, 1 silver.
And I hand over 1 silver.
And when you walk into the jeweler, he's like, "Hi, back so soon."
Yeah, the Skull just does a quick little, like, thank you bow, and hands him a pastry.
Thank you.
And he just nods. He points to one of the jets. And points to the tiny gems.
When you're...
I was like,
You trying to bribe him with pastries? That would work for me.
yeah, I know.
Pretty simple, maybe. Don't go in there, puss.
Oh!
So you're wanting a small jet stone.
2 small jets, though.
2 small jet stones. And you're
2
trying
small
to bribe
jets.
him with a pastry?
I'm not bribing him, but I'm sure the pastry didn't hurt my chances of getting this slightly cheaper because I have no gold.
Alright, let's...
You could ask a friend for
How
some
much?
gold.
How much electrium did I have? I didn't write it down. It said 16, didn't I?
Something like that. It wasn't a lot.
Wasn't a lot.
Well,
16 to have 8 gold.
you run 2 of those, he says as he starts eating the snack you gave him.
I kind of start gesturing for paper to write again. Is there anything available? He's still nervous of this guy. He's not very friendly quite yet with him. He's getting there though.
He sees you frantically. He's like, "Do you need something to write with?" And
He nods.
He pulls out pen and paper for you to use, quill and paper.
I basically flat out tell him my situation, that I only have this much electrium left. I would to eventually like to purchase some of that type, and I just wanted to know if he had some or would have some in the future.
How much electrium did you have?
16.
16. That's 8 gold's worth.
Mm-hmm.
So you're 1, 2, either now or in the future?
Well, I mean, if he's willing to part with them now, I won't say no.
Just
But in the
trying to
future,
understand what's
he at
going
all
on.
possible will have it in stock of this size.
Yes, if you don't have the funds right now, I could hold off on a few of these for you if you want. How many do you want me to hold on to? Just 2?
Just 2 for now.
Alright.
2 for now, possible more in the future.
He takes the 2, puts them in a little box. He writes something on top of it, and puts it right back underneath the desk, and says, "Whenever you have the funds, come back and they'll be here."
Okay, I'm going to write down. I'm going to continue to write in my beautiful scroll. Beautiful, beautiful handwriting. Beautiful. So good.
He's at awe, if you will. He's a bit surprised to see an orc writing in such fancy. It's never before seen.
Does he have any gems that replicate multiple colors and that can be cut into a intricate, very stunning...
Iridescent?
Yes, essentially. An iridescent cut of some sort that would reflect light very well. Such as a star or something like that.
I'm afraid we don't have anything like that at the moment.
My phone's right there.
But I can keep a lookout, and when you come back for the others, there's a chance I might have found some. Any particular color of interest?
Just one that reflects multiple colors very well from all angles. And I would only need one of them, and it would be of a larger size.
Okay.
You should show this motherfucker your dragons.
Oh yeah, I might as well show him my dragon. I'll show him my red dragon where I set the rubies in there.
Rubies are in place. Let's see. He is very intrigued. I've never seen anything like this before. Where did you get this?
Skull finally decides, like, this guy's clearly taking an interest. He's being very friendly and forthcoming with them. It's like, he says to him that he made it.
You made it.
Skull nods. I just nailed that. Oh, God.
It's not how you drink.
How much do you want for it?
He writes down, it's currently not for sale, for I'm trying to perfect my technique. But in the future, I would probably start seeing what the bids for a ship should be.
Well, when you're ready to sell, I am definitely interested.
Skull writes down, like, he would love to do business. You've shown him quite kindness and open-heartedness, and he would love to continue doing business with him to create more.
I look forward
and
to...
that is exactly what the gems are going towards.
I look forward to a future visit.
He nods.
Skull's gonna be one popular motherfucking orc up in this bitch.
I was gonna say, this is the orc that went to an elvish town and became a businessman.
I've been rolling to see if they would treat you like shit or not, and I've always
just been getting lucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just Skull. He moved here like 20 years ago and just opened up
He's
shop.
a good orky boy.
I am just
He's one of the good
flabbergasted by the odds when it came to if they
Except
would
for that
like
priest. That priest was a dick.
The priest was the most dickish of the
You're
regulars.
digging around in your pants.
That's true. That's true.
How about
Different
these
cultures, though.
gold vestments?
Gold vestments. Look how neat they are. I just gave you 25 gold plus 26 gold after a little thing in your doodad. Motherfuckers, please. Yeah,
Let me just pull this holy item from my crotch.
From his bulge.
Yeah.
His glorious bulge. Is this gem cutter
Stop.
aware of Skull's sexiness?
Are you trying to just flirt with everybody?
You're
Intentional,
not a bard,
yes.
You're a barbarian.
You've already struck up a lot of points with Anastriana, and just
To be fair, he's actually kind of trying a little bit with Anastriana.
Will Torres no longer be alone in his half-raid
Fucking might be.
chain?
What is it? Is he digging me at all? The guy that had the bulge in the back didn't really like it. Or at least maybe.
That's 16.
He might like it.
That's either resistance or attraction.
Must fight
Must
attractiveness.
resist attractiveness. Bulge. Overpowering.
He
Must
wishes,
not look at the bulge directly.
Don't look at the bulge. Don't look at the
he
bulge.
wishes you a good day and is looking forward to the future.
I bet he is.
You know, maybe you could get a discount on his gym.
You really, except for the murdersome tendencies, you take after your father quite well.
He did sleep around a lot.
Okay, so
Listen, I'm an orky boy. I'm coming into my own, damn it.
Taurus, you were working on the language.
Language.
Yes.
That's an natural 20.
That is
Happening.
very good.
+4.
Well, the +4 doesn't matter at this point. You're not proficient with... Oh, right, it's a language. So, you wouldn't have a proficiency. But yeah, that helps a lot.
I decided... Sorry. I was going to say, I decided I kind of... I would like the round... Or fine round cut for that gem. I was just looking at gem cuts real quick.
Okay.
For the jet?
How...
Or which?
Just the bigger one.
Oh, okay.
It's your last day with advantage.
That wasn't great. Come on. 12.
Send it to me later. So I can, you said 12?
Yeah.
Well, you're back on track.
Okay. As I leave his shop today, I want to tell him, like, hey, that tournament coming up, I'm supposed to be in it, so the next few days I'm probably going to focus on training to prepare for it. So
He
I
wants $33 for this image.
won't be by the shop for a little while.
Save!
Well, alright, I understand. In fact, I was actually going on a trip soon in a few days, so I'm not even going to be here for a while.
How long are you going to be gone?
Oh, it shouldn't take any more than 2 or 3 days, but I leave in 2 days. I was going to tell you tomorrow, but
Okay.
I should be back before the tournament business begins.
Sounds good. Well, good luck on your trip. I'll see you when you get back.
You as well. Have a good day. Skull, what were you doing for the day?
I was going to actually try to finish up my Pit Fiend stuff. Because I wanted to make it.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited.
Go ahead and roll for the blueprints.
That's a 3.
So 11 total.
The fucking 11. That's normal progress. It's for normal people.
That's for people without +8s.
Oh, I hate it.
The prints aren't done yet. But, let's hear everyone had their thing. There is an event going on today.
I don't care. I went back to the tower, so if there's anything on the tower.
That's where it's happening.
Okay.
I'm about to get lunched.
As the night is coming to a close and everyone's headed back to the tower, you notice all the vine blights are headed to the back.
Oh no.
Goodness.
All the, not vine blights, all the twig blights and needle blights.
For the vine blight.
For a blight, you don't know which one yet.
I'm pretty sure the vine blight's the only one left back there, isn't he? I thought the vine blight was the only one left. Is there another one?
There was the one you knew as Looker,
Yeah.
who had this giant gaping hole in his chest, and then there was the vine blight, which you guys killed.
Let's find out which one it is.
And we'll say you all are showing up. Just as this accumulating, you go back and see, and now climbing its way out of the ground, you can see the needle blight you know as Looker, crawling his way out of the ground. And when he does, you can see his chest is a different shade of wood, as it's much darker, and it's this giant circular hole where the heart would normally be. And he just gets up, he looks around, and then he begins to walk away from the tower towards the forest. And you can see the reaction of all the other blights around you, and they seem to be confused. Some of them try to get close, but they kind of pushed them away and kept going towards the woods.
Does this one not have a heart whenever he's buried?
I'm gonna follow
Okay.
We didn't steal any hearts, did we? Ben!
him.
I gave it back.
I'm just making sure that was the only one.
I'm pretty sure that was the only one.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
I need food.
Are you gonna get right up into his face, or are you just gonna stay like a certain distance away?
I'm gonna stay like 20 feet back.
He's making his way towards the forest and just keeps going. Is anyone else doing anything while Fenris is tailing this one?
I'm working on my pit fiend.
Yep,
That'll eventually get done.
eventually.
It took me the longest so far.
I guess I'll tail him like another 40 feet back.
Alright. Eventually he makes it to the edge of the forest and just continues walking in.
Kill it.
I'm gonna yell out to him, ask him to stop.
When you yell out to this blight, it stops, turns around, looks you up and down,
Flipsy the bird.
and just turns back towards the forest and continues walking.
Stop or I'll shoot.
I wanna move around in front of him and ask him if he'll talk.
How close are you to it at this point?
Physically.
I'll try to get around in front of him and stay about 10 feet in front of him.
As you get around and you're standing in front of him, roll initiative.
Jesus fuck.
You can roll it as well since you're there, Taurus.
10.
I tripped over a branch.
You roll 1.
Yeah, natural 1. Plus 3, so 4.
Okay. It goes first. As it now sees you standing in front of it, blocking its way, it charges towards you and swings its arm.
It hit first. That means we have every right to kill it. Does it have minute heads on it?
Your AC is what, 15?
14.
14? As its claws dig into you and the needles scrape across your body, you take 7 points of piercing damage. And then it uses its rest of its movement to keep walking past you. Fenris, it is your turn.
I'm not really sure what to do.
Kill it.
Because, I mean, obviously it's acting weird.
Remember the last time one acted weird? We had to kill the shit out of it.
But it's also leaving.
Yeah, this
Kill
one
the
is...
shit out of it. It attacked you first.
But it only attacked him because it... I was saying, my thought on it is just it only attacked him because you were trying to impede his progress.
Yeah, but
But
why
that
is
should
it...
alarm you. Because clearly the other ones don't have any idea what's going on. And this one flat out attacked you whenever you tried to figure out what was going on.
Well, it's not even that...
Clearly,
It's that I
whatever
got in
was-
its way. It's not that I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I could probably follow it all fucking day and it wouldn't care.
Well, still doesn't matter. The fact that
Okay.
it immediately resorted to violence as soon as you try to do anything. And the last time we had one of these motherfuckers be violent with you, it was a contagious motherfucking evil dude. I'm not there though. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna just take them down.
I think
Who has
I...
the highest intelligence?
You?
Well, besides me.
Me?
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna be the little worm in your ear, your brain
So
talking to you.
you're still a little ways behind me as
You can consider it all you want.
I'll yell out to you like, what do you think we should do?
Says, I think we should leave it alone. It's just going to go out in the forest and probably join another group of needle blights.
I mean, the other one seemed to be its friend. Is it right to force it back to join them, or is it right to let it go in the woods?
Well, from what I understand with them, from what Klein told me, without that little silver heart, they returned to their primal ways. And I don't believe he had one whenever he was buried. So maybe he has some memories, but he still has the drive of a needle blight.
Also, you could always remember to check it for the flower. says the little intelligence worm in the back of Ben's head.
I said, did it have any kind of flower on it?
You don't see one.
Didn't see one on the front whenever it was standing in front of me.
No, you don't see one.
Did he see one?
You ask him?
Did you see a flower on it?
And roll perception.
Most of the other ones, whenever they got out of the ground, the flower fell off. So they didn't keep it.
We were talking about that.
We're talking about another flower that I think you might have forgotten about.
Probably. 21.
You don't see a flower per se, but you see like these little vines around the area that healed on its chest.
Vines.
Yeah, they're like sticking, going from the inside of his body to the outside, just like on the area of his chest that healed over. There's these like little vines sticking out.
Okay. I'll start heading back towards the tower.
I hate you all.
There's no reason to kill it right now.
And it continues off into the forest. When you get back to the tower, Klein comes up to you, Taurus, pointing at his chest and then pointing at you.
Actually, I only took the one out of the twig blight.
He kind of stands back, starts scratching his head.
Did that one have a heart in him when he buried him?
He's frantically shaking his head. Yes, you said when you buried him?
Yeah.
Now he's got to think about that. He kind of shrugs. He's not sure. Because when you presented this one to him, it was wrapped in a blanket.
That's true. It's poking the shit out of me.
And I even rolled to see if he would check after you gave him the heart, and he didn't make the check after that incident.
Did you roll out make out a tournament sheet?
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Lucre
What do you
was
think I was
found-
working on before we started?
I don't know.
Lucre
I
was
don't know
found
what
in
to
the
expect.
upstairs room, right? The third
The
floor
very
room.
the third floor.
And he
They
was
found
hunched
him
over
sitting
a
in a
desk.
chair overlooking a book.
Oh shit, that's right!
We should check around that area to see if the heart is up there. But also, I want to ask Klein
I'm
about.
his favorite boy. If we have to save one of these motherfuckers, it better be Klein.
I want to ask him about the vine-looking part that was around the opening, or around the new wood. I want to ask him if that's normal.
He writes in this little book he's been carrying since you two all showed up. And on the page it says, "There's a flower that gives us life after death. No heart, old habits."
I want to ask him if he can't find the heart, if we would be able to make one.
He doesn't know how to make one.
Does Looker, would he have any of his memories? Because he didn't seem hostile to us until he tried to get in his way. Whereas normally needle blights are quite hostile to humans.
Klein is unsure. He's never come back without a heart.
I see.
Do you want us to try to bring him back?
He does, but without the heart, Walker wouldn't stay.
To bring him back, we would probably have to kill him again.
Well, if we were to open his chest and insert the heart while he's still living, would it give him his calmer demeanor and intelligence back? Or do you not know?
He wouldn't know, but you could always experiment.
Is that an invitation?
How to feed that here.
I don't know, you were the one that killed the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Jerk.
I was say I put it on a living plant and it became sentient.
Put it on a fucking cat.
I did put it on a cat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, theoretically, if we could restrain it, we could probably insert the heart into its chest cavity.
I'm gonna go upstairs and look for the heart.
Well, I think we have a different spot we should look. That's in the chest of the one who turned violent before. Perhaps he realized that these parts give intelligence.
You want to crack open a healing dude? Brutal.
Well, he was torn to pieces, wasn't he?
Robin,
His head was chopped
getting ready to
off,
be brought back.
and he's had some serious wounds, but you've seen, like, this hole on the looker, it was a gaping hole when you first saw his body, and now it seems to have healed over. So, you could assume that the body still healing in the dirt is being repaired.
Why do you choose my feet? Like, what the fuck?
I say to Klein, do you think it's possible that what was the name of the one that went violent?
You weren't entirely sure. You asked them once what his name was, and they responded Evo.
I say, do you think it's possible that Evo might have stolen Looker's heart?
He writes, no.
Do you have any clue of where it could have gone? I explained to him like how we found him again, in case he was forgotten.
He has no memory of what happened when he was under Evo's control.
I see.
And how would he know if Evo stole the heart or not?
He doesn't know.
He just doesn't believe he would.
He doesn't know shit. He was underneath the control.
I still want to look around the desk and stuff upstairs.
Now, you do know at one point this whole floor was thoroughly examined, and at that time you didn't find anything, but you can go ahead and roll a new check.
Yeah, I just...
An investigation, since you're looking for something specific.
I don't know where else to look. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Fucking serious?
Yes! Fuck you, where's that heart?
Underneath the false floor tile, you find a cache of 20 hearts.
Somebody taped the heart to the bottom of this desk.
Now I gotta think of what happened, because...
I mean, if it's not there, it's not there. But
Actually, I really like these.
They're really good. Does anybody want
I'm not gonna fight you if you're like, you don't find it.
As a person who can use magic, you sense there was a strong residue of magic left behind in the room where the desk and chair were. You find no trace of the heart, but there was definitely something powerful here at one point.
This is mine.
So much so that you, without even casting the spell Detect Magic, will see the aura of the magic.
Ooh.
Because you rolled a nat 20. And you can just see the area is lit up yellow. The chair, the desk, just both objects and some of the surrounding floor just light up yellow.
Can I tell where that magic might have gone? Like, just a
I'd be more
general...
concerned on why I'm seeing magic.
I mean, like, I'd probably be freaked out. But I
Yeah,
want
you've
to...
never cast Detect Magic before, so this is something new to you.
Yeah,
Just
but
seeing it.
I just want to get the full picture before I freak the fuck out.
This is mine! Fuck off!
No, you don't see any trace of where it would have gone, just that something was there.
That's good.
I'm gonna yell for Retoris. I'm just going, Retoris?
Yeah.
Come up here.
Okay. I go upstairs.
Yep. You go up there, the room is pretty plain, still got the desk and chair. You don't see the color.
I was looking to see if maybe we missed something up here with the heart, and this whole area is glowing yellow. It's freaking me out right now. Can you see that?
Do I see yellow?
No, you see a chair, a desk, still leftover papers and whatnot, and ink, but
The fuck?
you don't see yellow.
Like, I get the feeling that it's that it's leftover magic, kind of, but like I don't.
Why am I seeing this?
I don't understand.
Shit, we're gonna take Detect Magic. Whoops.
That means only one person in the group at the moment can do it.
Skull!
Oh yeah, I am home. Fuck!
Everybody,
I come.
group meeting.
What's going on?
Our boy here.
Our boy?
Yeah, our boy.
My boy.
Skull, we need your shit again.
Motherfuckers.
He's
So
saying
neat.
he sees like some sort of yellow light in this area. I'm not seeing
Do I
anything
get Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
First level artificer, you have 2 spells.
I'm gonna Detect Magic.
Skull starts performing a ritual, and 10 minutes later, the spell takes hold. Skull, this is your first time using it ever.
It is.
The world around you, the color becomes a little more saturated. It's a
You
little
don't
more.
look at the smell things.
But now you can suddenly start seeing.
Oh well, shit! I should have smelt it first. I'm gonna start by smelling it.
You're gonna start. Okay,
That's how the ritual
you
begins.
start by smelling it.
Nat 1.
Well, you're not smelling anything, but since you're still casting the spell, the world becomes more saturated in your eyes, and you can start seeing dim lits of color. Now, you can see this yellow spot that they gestured towards.
Yellow.
When you look towards Arturus, you can see an aura of red coming off of him as.
Red.
And then when you look towards Fenris, you don't see anything. His colors are a little more saturated than normal, but
Turquoise.
there's no aura coming off of him.
Was it turquoise?
Yes, that's the right one, motherfucker.
Teal.
I'm gonna fight you. So what?
Hello. I see the yellow. He sees yellow. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, I guess.
And now, after a few
What
moments,
does it mean?
Huh?
as part of the spell, you're spending a few moments looking, you know that yellow is associated to divination magic, and red is associated to evocation magic.
Evocation.
Most of the spells you cast are evocation. So your aura is red.
They still point. I'm gonna sniff him.
Smells like burning.
19.
You smell a heavy, musty, burnt smell coming off Arturus.
Burnt toast.
It's racist.
Ooh.
He's wearing this new helmet, by the way. He's got these red glowing eyes.
I touch it and I just rub his head a little bit. And then I stop.
I say satisfied.
Yeah. And I proceed to search around this desk for where the glowing is coming from, if there is any source.
There is no trail. It's just concentrated in this one spot.
Just the desk.
The desk, the chair, and the surrounding stonework, but it's like something was sitting in this location for a while, but it got moved.
I'm gonna check, is there any drawers in this desk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check those just to be safe.
You're finding your spare supplies of paper, parchment, ink, quills, and other things you would need, but you're not finding anything magical within the desk itself.
What was here?
Looker.
Where?
In the chair.
He was in the chair, slumped over the desk. So either
But look where?
The needle blind look.
Name. Where is he now?
Forest.
Why?
When he raised out of the ground, he just walked away.
And you let him go?
Well, he stood in front of him and he attacked him. And
And you didn't kill it?
No.
the other
He's like, Skull's just gonna do one of these numbers.
we're friends with the other blights. I didn't think they
This
would
one is
appreciate.
clearly not a friend, though. We
I
need to
didn't
find this
think-
right now.
I didn't think they would appreciate me killing it and dragging it back. I even asked Climb if he wanted me to, and he doesn't.
We need to find him just in case. Yes, whatever happened has happened, but last time one of these went rogue, it didn't end well for all of them. I understand their brothercality towards each other, their family, their kinshipness.
They're Ohana, if you will.
But at the same point, if we want to keep it from being overcome again, we have to keep an eye on it. And this one clearly, for whatever reason, had something happen to it.
Without finding the heart that is supposed to go inside of it, it will always end up this way.
It is leaving a trail of magic. Something is already going on with it.
Are you sure it's leaving behind magic, or what was here before led behind magic?
You said it was the thing that was here before. Everything that is radiating magic currently was in the position of something sitting in this chair. If it was sitting in this chair, it was radiating magic.
Is it possible that before it was killed, it was casting divination magic for some reason?
Would I know if that would stick around for that long?
Just casting a spell? No.
Would I know, or do I know it won't?
Go ahead and roll a check. Why is the battery rolling? I plugged it in. Fuck you. Not you, my computer. Oh. It should be charging, but it's not. It's plugged in and everything. Maybe I'll just turn down right now.
I was going to say, it should be
charging.
plugged
What the
in.
hell? Battery saver mode.
Make sure it's plugged in. It could have just fried that.
Like when I plug it in, it brightens up the screen, so it should be working. Now it's charging. Whatever. Okay, yes, you roll.
Plus 19.
You would know that most spells, when they're cast, they leave off the residue, but once the spell is over, they disappear. If an item, let's say Fenriz's pendant, if that were just sitting in a spot, and maybe over the course of weeks, it was removed, it stayed in that spot and then was removed, it would probably still leave a magic aura in that spot for a while.
So it is possible a magic item, are any of the needle blights in the room, or any blights whatsoever?
No, you didn't see any of them come up with you.
So
Hey,
You did see a few start moving towards the forest, but none of them went into
We shouldn't bring Jumper up to the 3rd floor. He's gonna die again. It's a terrible idea.
It is possible an item could leave a residue like this. So if an item such as their heart or another item that could be causing any distortions, it is possible that he probably left with it, or it was removed sometime after his death.
Speaking of items, Fenris, is your necklace visible?
The pendant?
Yeah.
Sure.
Skull, you know this pendant that Fenris is so fond of. You heard it was magic from him, that it does something. You don't remember what, but you know the item's magical. But as you're looking at him right now, you're not seeing any magic aura on Fenris.
Fucking knew it.
I mean, you're seeing auras on him, and even when you look down at yourself, you see a little bit of yellow coming off of you because of the spell you just cast.
Such as your pendant. It does not leave behind an aura, such as other items would.
So you know, this common necklace he's wearing.
I yell for Climb, I guess, to come up here.
I'm gonna kill that fucking fox.
Yeah, because that's worked out so well for you so far. Anyways.
I call for Climb to come up.
Alright, yeah. Climb will come up eventually. You see him, he's wearing his cape, and you notice it should be a purple aura coming off the cape.
As I point
But
to the
actually,
cape, it is purple.
You see, this is the unique part. Let me pull up this
I'm
chart
guessing
real
the
quick.
items are individually different colors.
They do. Most of your items are like in bags and whatnot. The cape gives off a purple, which you know is to be conjuration, as you're using this spell. But you also see his chest area is glowing an orange color, right in this area.
Interesting.
Orange is pulsing out of it.
So, fine. Will you come here for a moment?
He nods his head and walks over towards
I'm
you.
gonna carefully touch you, if that's alright.
Yeah.
I like mine.
he reacts a little, but he lets you touch him.
His chest is generating an orange magic.
And didn't you say the yellow
And-
was on the desk?
Yellow was on the desk.
Because of the
His
spell,
cloak is
you know
purple.
for certain that orange is transmutation.
Transmutation. So if we have anything to guess by, the yellow is something different. It's not the heart. It's something else. So something else is definitely being carried on and moved around. And it's not the heart that's being moved. The heart is apparently long gone.
Well, if the blight would have it, then this
I
same
think it's
aura...
minutes.
Like 10
Yeah, I
minutes.
think it's 10 minutes.
If the Blight would have it, this same aura would probably be around its grave as well, because it would have been
Yes, it would
there.
have sat in the grave for a while.
So we should go investigate the grave while you still have the spell active.
I mean, I can activate it again.
Yeah, you can
That's
do
pretty
it
good.
a number of times.
Yeah.
It's just, once it ends, you have to recast the ritual.
Concentration makes it last longer, which I think it's just intelligence.
Well, let's go to its grave.
But, okay,
It
so
used to concentration one.
you